is going to be interesting. Hold on, I'm taking a drink. I am drinking. As you can see, I have Clip Studio Paint Pro, whatever it's called. I got that up on my screen. You can see all the weird stuff I have. But I'm doing a logo. I'm going to be doing a logo for my friend Mao. Mao CS. He wanted a logo, so we're going to do our best to show him how to make a logo. Well, I shouldn't say show him how to make a logo. We're just making a logo, and he's gonna have to deal with it because I can just it could just suck. It could totally just suck. So we're gonna do what we can and make it work. So what I want to do is I want to. There we go. Take this, which is gonna be my little thing that I want to reference because I'm going to be stupid, and we're just going to reference the crap out of it, make sure that everything works well, and we're going to go from there. Put this in the corner, blocking out most of the other stuff that doesn't really matter. Now, if you all know anything about Mao, he likes himself some elephants. So we're going to draw him an elephant. I'm thinking just an elephant head because we don't want to go too much on it. But right now we're running a whole bunch of settings. I don't even know. But we can go brush size. Brush size could be a bit bigger. Don't want to go as small as we were before. I think this is normally 3. And we're going to go with black first. I want to make sure that I get this done right. Now, first thing I should do is I should probably go with an off color. Yeah, we'll go with an off color and we'll keep it light. Because then, in case, because then we'll go over it again. Right, that's our general plan. I also think that a good idea would be to do half of it and then copy it over to the other half, make it symmetrical, at least for the most part, and then we can kind of go from there. So let's just start with a general shape. No, we gotta do a straight line. Not even. We're not doing a straight line here. That's pretty straight. So the idea being is we kind of need to do kind of like that bulbous shape, right? It's a big ol' ear boys. In fact, wow, that was a bad line. I am so bad when it comes to the other direction. Which is why I kind of want to do just one side and then copy it over. So let's just make an art. Oh, not like that. Wow, I am just all sorts of a mess today. There you go. That's kind of what we're looking at, right? So if we have the trunk go down to, let's say, here, right? So if we have the trunk go down to here, these could be cut off a little bit sooner, which will be fine. The head, of course, is going to come up a little bit. Not that much. Not that much. There we go. That way, it'll look like... Should be fine. Because then we've got this flat line here. We've got the curve. I think the curve should actually be a little bit steeper. Specifically right here. You know what I mean? That way that curve is a little bit nicer. And then that can... we can just adjust a little bit. And that should be fine. So, we also want to make sure that we got... let's see, Elephant's got them big foreheads. So, let's just start off by sectioning something with some big forehead parts. Trunk happens about halfway up the face, so if we go here and we just make some lines that way, ooh, maybe not that big. That way we have some sort of reference. Those last ones are pretty bad. I think the smaller they are, the closer they should be. There we go. That way, we kind of have this. So, the thing is trunk comes up. Trunk comes up to like goes even further. So let's just. Oop. Yeah, that was pretty close. I like how it just, how I bow it out for some reason. There we go. So that being said, we kind of have this just come straight across, and then he wants it to be more chill. I don't know how to make it more chill. So I guess we're going to come out with these, and then bring these slightly in. There we go. Kind of just like that, right? And then we'll come back. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back to this, and we're going to even this out because they don't exactly have like the perfectly sharp tusks, which is fine. But that being said, right about here is where the face comes back a little bit because it has the big old cheekbones. And then we've got like ear, and then all of this kind of comes back down. I don't know how that's gonna work actually, because it's not exactly. There we go. And then we'll make all of this super dark. Looks pretty solid, right? I think we're doing okay. So now we've got these huge ears. I should probably come in here and take the eraser. There we go. So if we take this eraser, we're going to zoom in quite a bit. We're going to get a lot of this extra stuff out of the way. At least for now. Because those aren't perfect. We'll erase this too. There's going to be a whole lot of erase in here. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to separate this from the tusk, so it's going to come back up around here, I think is the plan. Actually, that was a perfect size. Okay, that doesn't happen very often. I'm going to call that a win. Alright. So if this is exactly what I want it to be... Oop. I probably should have erased this too, but that's going to be okay. That's going to be just fine. So right about here, we're actually going to come down this way, I think. something like this. That way we have this. We can also give it some dimension. If we give it some dimension, then we can have like a couple cuts here and there. I'm thinking that's gonna have to be some exaggerated. Maybe higher up. Just like that. Alright. So we have this. And this is fine. If we come up with a... They do kind of have this ridge up here. That way, we have another kind of thing coming right here. Oof. Oof. I really messed that one up, didn't I? Yeah, I kind of did. I'm not sure how I like that. Anyway. So we've got this going on here. Maybe we'll just kind of bring this down. Ooh. Right? Because that way we can bring this up a little bit. And that way we've got the tusks coming here. And the tusk is going to be coming up this way. I don't know how well that's going to work. Not too bad, I guess. And then the eye is going to be right here. So now, what happens? Ooh, I'm actually gonna try and even this out a bit. All right. So if that's all evened out, what we can do is I'm going to take an eraser just a little bit. Wherever my eraser is. We need it kind of big. Just kind of big. And we're going to cut down on a lot of the extra stuff here. Specifically, these lines, these kind of template lines. I think I actually want to go bigger than this. There we go. I actually think I made a mistake here. I should have done this on another layer, which is totally my fault. But just for a sketch, I don't think this is too bad to start off with. In terms of starting sketches, this could definitely be worse. I technically like this being this big. Maybe I can get more out of it if I end up making these a little smaller. Let me see what I can do here. There we go. Oof. Hard oof. Maybe not. Maybe that's just how it is. All right. Well, let's see what happens if I copy this, right? Because we don't have an end, and this looks super jacked up right now. So let's also see if we can erase a bit in here. Because there's going to be large portions of black in here. That's just kind of a given. So if this is black and we kind of just like mark it off, just kind of spike it back in here. All of this is black, black around the eye, and then let's just see what happens if I copy it. Copy layer, duplicate layer. Edit, transform, flip horizontal. I'm not gonna lie. Damn! Look at how nasty this boy looks. I kind of love it. Alright, so first thing we want to do is we want to come in here and kind of get this overlap out of here. Oh yeah, because that's not actually there. What I should do is I should just merge layers. Merge layer below. There you go. I can take care of all this at the same time. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this was some hotness. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna be literal hours before I actually make any like decent progress after this, but like in terms of how that started off, like that was pretty good. Kinda scared myself for a second. But that being said, I do kind of have a good outline now. Because I really only need to... So, as you see, like, I only need to finish half of this in order for it to be good. At least good enough, I say. Don't need to go over the top. But... That is an elephant. Is actually an elephant. That's just sweet. Oh, I can't believe that. Okay. So now that I kind of have the template, new layer. This is where we go to black. So we go to blue for sketching. That way it's more easily identifiable, I should say. We're gonna go back into this, and we're gonna get a larger pen here. I want to make sure that I have enough. Space? Space is the right word? Because a lot of these are gonna be very thick lines. You know what? I even feel like making another one up here. I'm just gonna do it. Oh, this one should be way more diamond-like. There we go. And we'll fill this entire thing in. I'm not actually sure if there's a good way to cut this in half. Yeah, I'm not sure if there is. But if I do cut it in half, that would be pretty solid. So let's draw a line to try and cut it in half. What if I did it on another layer? Let's just add a layer, new layer. And we're going to keep this one underneath because then I'll have more access to it. So damn it. This is hard. This is actually like super hard. These long lines are just awful. Is there a good line that I can make? Ruler? Correct line? Whoa. What is this? I don't know if that's a thing. Pinch vector line? I don't know what that does. Redraw vector line width? I don't know what any of that is. That's so strange. Now, I wish there was just, I mean, post correction, and I guess we just max this out. And we just see if we can get a straight line this way. Oh, that does it. Oh, there's lock to grid, isn't there? Oh, because that locks it to curve. Let's just snap it to ruler. Man, that's close. That actually looks pretty good. Okay. That's my I only need to complete half of it line. And that'll work for me. That being said, I need to finish this up. Oof. Okay, and I don't mind going over, because if I go over, I can just erase. And erasing is way easier. It will make the lines look a lot cleaner. That'll be fine. So let's just... Oh god, that's all angular. We don't want you to be angular now. You can be done being angular. There we go. Get rid of the post correction. I don't... kind of a rough one. There we go. Good beverage on its way. But we can continue on this one. As long as we stick to the... As long as we stick to the outline, we should be pretty darn good. Might need to put a couple extra oofs here. So they get flat. Huh, looks like they get flatter and flatter. Which does seem a little strange, but we'll give it Benny of the doubt. Benny of the doubt. I'm sure this will be fine in terms of hotness. We'll be okay. There we go. Okay. I mean, that looks fine. It doesn't quite. Again, with the sketch lines underneath, it doesn't look polished, but we'll get there. Maybe this line is just a little bit weird. So let's take this. Oh goodness! Whoop! Press the button. There we go. So now we got that, and then we can start really adding in lines here. You know what I feel like? I feel like this should go the other way. Because this is the one that's coming off of here. So let me just erase some of these. Let me pick up bigger. There we go. That's an eraser. That's an eraser. And then we'll have this one come off and turn into that. Actually, let's even have that. Let's even have that a little nastier, why not? I don't know about that nasty. That does look like it'd be a bit sick, though. If we kept it this right here, right? If we're like this, oh, hold on, let's erase again. Like straight up, if we come in like this, we can even make that deeper. All right, like straight up. So if we come up like this, we can make this right here a giant cheekbone. Like, whoa. Oh. You know what I mean? We try and go up and then out. And then we can kind of... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. I actually kind of like that line. So then this comes in. And then you have that. Looks like a little bit more powerful of a line. And then we can bring that one in. Pretty hot. Because then we can follow these lines harder, too. You know what I mean? Like, we can come in here, and we could follow this almost all the way back and out here. You know what I mean? Or is it better not to? Because then this will follow. That'll look a little bit better. You know what I mean? Again, it'll be different once we go over it with the finalized marker, but let's go. Let's give that a try. I don't see why not. Because then we could also have a line like coming in here. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I do kind of want to widen it out a bit. That might be something I look into, is widening it out a bit. I kind of like that line though, so we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it. See what happens. Goodness, give me a curve, thank you. Because then this line can get thicker right here. And we want to make sure that all these lines are super thick, super readable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I'm bad. There you go. That looks pretty respectable. So I think part of my plan is a lot of this, whatever this line is. That looks pretty good. I'll take that. I also want to make sure that that is nice and thick. Just like that. Oh my god! Looks so good. Alright. This line, I don't know if I'm a fan of this eye. Let's try and make it a little bit more chill by rounding this out. You know what I mean? I think this has to be kind of an extreme curve, especially if I'm going back that way. There we go. And that'll be fine. So the way we divided up the face, this kind of needs to be more chill, because we kind of need this back here. Let's kind of go for that after we make this line work for us. I don't know how I'm going to make that one work for us, but we can try. It'll cooperate eventually, I swear.
There is no place and no moment in history where I could stand and say, arithmetic begins here, now.
Alright, that seems fine. That seems like it'll do just fine. Before we have a stroke. Alright. So now we've got this line that needs to come down. Uh-oh. Maybe not. There we go. Seems fine. Again, we're gonna come in with an eraser once we got everything down where we want it. But for now, that seems just fine. We're also gonna have to outline an eye here somehow. I don't know quite how I want to do it yet, but that we'll save for post-production. Now, a lot of this is going to all be kind of the same. So let's... So let's kind of just copy it on down. And figure out where this is going to leave us. There you go. Little shaky. Little shaky. Not a huge fan of the shakes, but we're making do. So we can also come from here. Oh goodness. I am not gonna get a good trunk out of this, I got a feeling. Oh, I thought I did so good on that too. Oh, that's a feels bad. That is totally a feels bad. Ugh! I don't like this line. I don't like this line at all. Actually, might be easier if I turn the image. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I kind of like the edge up until this point. So if I just make a straight line down... Oop, requires me to make a straight line, which is not something I'm good at. Alright, so this is what's gonna end up happening a lot, I've got a feeling. Oh, goodness. Alright, so we got to this point, and then we realized that I'm bad at drawing, so let's just come in here. Kinda reduce that edge there. I'm just doing this with the mouse, which I really shouldn't be. Should be doing this with the pad. Just like that. And now we just move up. We just mix up this little jacked up thing down here. Because it actually does not look that bad if we reduce the access right here. If we just make it a little bit thinner, people won't even be able to notice. Look at that. And then people are gonna say, I noticed that crap. Fuck, man. Just, I'm trying so hard here. Like, why? Why am I doing this to myself? Okay, so again, we're gonna have to readjust this because this is gonna be a gross line. At least the way it's set up right now is pretty gross. So I wanna come in right around. Oh, I'm gonna come in right around here. Alright, that's gotta be smoother. There we go. That way it looks like we're not mixing it up with the mouth here. In fact, we can even add more here just by adding like a little point here. Oop, probably don't want a big one. Alright. I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with ovals for eyes. I don't really have a better way to do it. So what I could do, let's go in here and let's pick a good red color. I'm gonna get some vibrant red. We can get this bigger. Wow, never mind. Alright, so when we come in here, we can kind of cut this back to where we need it. Right? So, like, it needs to be a little bit sharper in this end. So we'll just cut it down a little bit. And then we'll cut it this way too. Now, how do I want to... we can clean up the back just by... kind of making it a point. There you go. Look like an anime villain now. Fuck yeah. Looks pretty hot. Looks pretty hot. Okay, so other things that I want to keep in mind are where we're putting... Oh, we don't want that. We want that one. So like I could literally just dump paint on this. Just be like boom. 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 Oh. Back up one. Back up one. We don't want that. We want that right there. There we go. That'll work. Oh god. Oh god. That line doesn't exist. Whoopsie! Alright. These lines do. So the idea is we want it to be as polarized as possible. Boop, 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 boop. Perfect. So like these lines are bold as crap now. It would help if they quit being weird in the corners. And we're going to kind of lose some definition. We can come back in with... Specifically, this point here lost a lot of definition, so we're going to come in here and just erase a little bit. I pressed a button, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So what we can do is we can just... Exactly what we wanted. There we go. Not great. Not great, but it's what we got. Can always come back and just touch things up. That being said, not too shabby. Not too shabby. I guess the question is do I just steamroll it with black? 'Cause I could. That is definitely an option. So like I come in with the lines, I come in up here, do this, go all the way around, cut this off, and then I could just steamroll like all of the background in black. He did want red or blue, so he did want something. All right. So here we are yet again. Let's just take some of these and turn them into actual spikes. There we go. One there. Oop. One right there. We'll take this one. And then we'll take this one. Oh goodness. Kind of a janky one, but we'll make it work. Now, I don't know if that in particular is actually gonna work the way we want it to. I think I actually want to make one of these thinner. So we'll make this one actually go a little bit longer up in here. And then we'll make it a lot thinner coming back. Oh, goodness. There we go. Alright, I got it there. I just need it to go up. There we go. Now we can start dumping paint. Boom! 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 Because we can. Boom! Because we can. Alright, maybe I should come in a little closer and do this by mouse. Goodness, this is annoying. Did we get there? I think we got there. All right. So again, we still have the problem of these tips getting all messed up, which shouldn't be that big of an issue, but it is. Because I'm bad. And probably just should not be doing this the way I'm doing it. But here we are. Oh, goodness. I took a lot off this one. Oh, that's the stuff underneath it. I was like, why is that not going away? Oh goodness. Some people, I swear. One of them being my dad. Being my dad. What the heck? It's alright though. It's alright. We'll figure it out. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, hand. I swear you can do it. Not as impressive as I wanted it to be. Okay. Alright, whoa, that was weird. I don't know why I did that. Alright. So I know I'm focusing a lot on the outside, and I shouldn't be. That's something I can work on. But that should be evened out now. Does look like it needs a little bit right there. That should be good. And now all it is connecting these 3 points. That's good. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. That's pretty hot. I like it. Oh, I like it so much. All right. So here's the question. Do we just cut this off here? I think that's what we do. I think we're going to connect this to this somehow. Because this is kind of an important area. There we go. And then we're going to see what happens when we just dump color. Let's just dump the black. I mean, we're getting there. Looks pretty close. Oh, man. It was just this little stuff up here that did it. And I can clean up like little things here and there. Specifically this. Because that looked a little janky. There we go. This also looks kind of jank, I'm not gonna lie. We're just gonna come in here, erase that inside. Outside looks fine. This we're gonna need to... There we go. Gives us a nice point. This should give us a nice point after we erase a little bit. There we go. Oh god, I'm so close. This is so good. I'm actually tempted just to like put a little like thing behind something to catch the color, something to catch all the black. And then just go with that. Oh goodness, I missed these. There you go. Edges were a bit spotty, we're not gonna lie. Not the greatest look, but I think we got there. All right. Now the question is, I should probably finish up. So I should finish up this line or these right here. Give these the cuts. Give this that definition, right? And I'm not sure how I'm gonna do the outside line. That's the one thing I do not know how to do. And then we should probably do the tusk too. Now that I think about it, doing the tusk seems like a good idea. All right, so let's just go into here and finish this bloody mess up. So first things first, we'll get this situated, because this... seems a little important. Oh, goodness. Come on. Come on, give me a line. Give me a line I can work with. You don't want to do that to me. You don't want to do anything for me. Thing's kind of being a bitch. Alright. Dump, dump, dump. And heck, you know what? I don't even feel like doing that. We're just gonna come in here and we're just gonna color all that. No mistakes. We're just going in and coloring it. Sometimes there's playing around, other times there's no playing around. I like dumping color, but dumping color only goes so far. Oop. Oh man. So how are you guys doing? So yeah, I'm doing this now. Hopefully it's enjoyable. If you guys have other things you want to see drawn, let me know, because I'm actually super curious about that. Because if there is other things that need to be requested to be drawn, and there's enough demand for this kind of content, I'm totally up for the idea of learning, right? Like this is me relearning how to draw, because I'm definitely no professional. And I thought it might lead to some interesting stuff to... Whoa, what the heck just happened there? Oh, that's what happened. How do I... There's gotta be an easier way to move this around. There we go. Oh god! Why? Why is it monofill? What happened? Oh, I clicked on something. I clicked on something that made my monofill nothing. Kind of an interesting problem to have. Didn't know that was quite a thing. There you go. But yeah, I would love to see and try and draw things, because it's kind of an old talent that went by the wayside that I kind of want to resurrect. I haven't done this stuff in a very long time. and hopefully you guys find it enjoyable. Kind of, again, relearning from scratch, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. In fact, let me just see if I can. Oh, no, that is way too steep. All right, fine. Let's start here. Oh God, this is gonna be a bad line. That's a really bad line. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, it's a little sketchy. It's a little iffy. It's a little iffy. I can try to fill it in right, because if I fill it in like how it is, it's not great. But I might be able to convince the lines a little bit. Because, like, that's a little fat right here, or a little thin. So if I just make it a little fatter right there. God, we are so close. This is ridiculous. And actually, just changing that one part seemed to have made it a lot better. I'm always amazed when I do something, just like with the mouse, like freehand with a mouse. Like, that's not supposed to work that way, man. Like, legit, it is not supposed to work that way. You're not supposed to be doing good stuff with just the mouse. But it happens. But yeah, if you guys have other things you want to see drawn, I might do like a small sub-series or something that is literally me relearning how to draw and like different ways to go about that. I think it would be kind of interesting. I don't know about you guys, but I think it would be a welcome change to things. Because, I mean, why not, right? Why not? There are plenty of things to make content about, and I don't think I want to limit myself at all. Oh, goodness. Here we go again with my extreme curves. Yay, extreme curves. I don't know about that. That looked like it could have been pretty good. All I need to do is like really kind of adjust this bottom line a little bit. Looks like it could be spot on, in all honesty. So we're just gonna spend a little bit of time to even out that curve just a little bit. And then we'll do the dumps. Bleh, and then we'll do the monofill. Maybe not that big, because it doesn't need to be that big. Because this should do it. Overall, in all honesty, like, I thought Mao was actually going to show up on the stream, and he hasn't. So, I literally have no idea what he's going to think of this thing. And that kind of has me a little nervous. I could see that being kind of a nerve-wracking thing, but who knows? he might think this is the most amazing thing ever. I hope so. I hope so. I hate disappointing people like that. I disappoint enough people in my everyday life. I don't need to add random people on the internet to that. Just down like that. We're just gonna come all the way across. Make sure that all of that is darkened in just like it should be. Now, another question is how I'm going to do the rest of the trunk. I think I'm just going to have the trunk go off the thing. I don't want to bother with it too much. It seems kind of annoying and pet peevish. So I'm just gonna pop it right through, not actually finish that up, because that just, again, it doesn't seem very worthwhile of my time to finish that way. Oh goodness. Damn! That looks sweet. All right, and then we're just gonna dump in it, and then we'll go back and do the fill pen, because fill pen seems to work a lot easier, and then I have to do a lot less fixing of things. And whatever I have to fix up less is the way I'm going to do it. All right. Nice. Look at that. Fuck yeah. Oh, that feels so good. It feels so good. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels good, like getting it done, out of the way. Now, I know there's other things that I could possibly do to make things a little bit better. I can come clean up this a little bit. That looks a little better. Not great, a little better. I think that might need the eraser to come in just to even out the edges right about here. Because there is a slight gradient on most of this that's supposed to be there. Part of the reason why Microsoft Paint isn't exactly the tool of choice. There we go. And then... oh, I do want to go over and make that entire line thicker. I do, but I'm so scared that I'm going to mess it up. Like, I am infinitely scared I'm going to mess that up. And that would drive me absolutely up a wall. Ah! Let's see what I can do. Because, I mean, I really should have given myself more room for the tusk. Or not tusks, the trunk. But I didn't. Actually, I think I made the tusks too big. I don't know. I can try it. I can try shortening them down a bit, but... let's put it this way. I don't think it's going to matter very much. Alright, back to the pen. Back to the pen. It's overall not that far out, right? Like... I don't like that. I don't like that at all. There we go. That looks a little better. Not great. I think I can fix up this line a bit with some... just a little bit of sketch over the top. And then again, we're gonna have to go with the fill. We're gonna have to go with the fill aspect, and that's gonna be annoying, but... what can you do? Oh, I could make it so much better. Am I going to? Oh, should I really do this? I think I should. I think I should, and this is gonna be just the worst. Alright, not 30. Let's do 20. Oh, God. Oh, man. That's gonna be rough. That's gonna be hella rough. I'm gonna have to go around all of this stuff. Whoa! What the heck happened there? Whoa. That's actually super weird. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the trunk go off the screen first. It's gonna be problem number one, is just getting the trunk off the screen. Actually, I think I had this at 4, didn't I? Oh, goodness. Please stop, hand. Just go off the screen. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Let's take a second here. Let's take a second, because I'm sure taking a second's gonna let everything kind of even itself out a little bit. So, we're to this point, whatever this point is. We're to this point, right? Is it better to go through, thicken this line, because this does seem right, like this seems like a good thing, right? Like, we'll come through all of this, we're gonna take this all the way down, And then we're going to go around here with something like probably a little bit smoother. That's not what I wanted. Maybe this will even itself out a little bit. Not gonna lie, I want this shit to be seen from fucking space. Like, this is gonna be massive. There's quite a bit that I need to make sure I double back on. Just because I'm not quite sure what the complications are going to be for some of this. For example, let's come in here. Want to make sure that this just seems like a good line, you know what I mean? Which means a lot of cleanup. But yeah, there's going to be some massive cleanup needed on this. But hopefully, in terms of cleanup, it's not going to be too bad. Because I'm sure there's going to be quite a few areas that's going to be like, oh, this should probably be straighter. And I'm going to go absolutely bonkers, but that's what I get. That's what I get for going over this line like I shouldn't have, but I did anyway. I wonder if I could blend it. If blending it would actually help. I wonder if that would work. That'd be kind of an interesting way to go about it. Just blend the edges to make sure that they aren't, like, crazy. Yep. I don't know why I'm being so particular around that, but that might just be what I end up doing. But it is gonna be... That is the plan. What happened there? What the heck happened here? I don't know what's going on with this program. Like, it is not happy with my life. Oh, okay. Maybe I just remove the stabilization because it doesn't really need to be stable. I'm just kind of tracing a line. Okay. That's not what I want, though. It's not what I want. All right, let's try this. Oh god, that is so big. Oh, that's not what I want at all either. Oh, that's because I got the opacity all the way up. There we go. Oh, and I also have the stabilization all the way up. Turn that off for a second. Because if I come in here and I just even this out a little bit, it should look infinitely better. You know what I mean? At least that's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. I don't know if that's what I'm gonna get, but... Yep. Maybe we'll get there. Eventually. But I figured what I'd do is I'd give it a shot, see if anybody is interested in watching me suck at art. So far, stream-wise, no. But that could change. That could change. Maybe YouTube wants, you know, maybe some people want to feel better about themselves and art. I know that perhaps it'd be a little easier with characters or something. There's a couple things that I'd like to do with that. But you know what? We'll see. Oh well, we can just go back and I kind of wish there was an easier way to do this. I don't know why, but for some reason I am just having the worst time trying to keep the edges nice and straight. No, I'm sure there's a way to do it. And most of it not being the way I'm doing it. But you know what? We're here. This is what we're doing. This is how we're doing it.
Make the ground shake like a fucking earthquake.
There's that. Alright, and then what I want to do is I also want to come in here. We're going to try and even this out a little bit, even though it's not really going to matter, because I'm sure most of it's going to be covered up anyway. And then we want to go with kind of a smaller brush to do the inside of this one. There we go. I only want a smaller brush so that I don't lose the details. Oh god, that's so bad. Nope, we're staying super zoomed in, guys. Super zoomed in. So like this right here needs to be buffed out just a little bit. There you go. Working on it. Did I say super zoomed out? Super zoomed in. I'm losing my mind now. I've gotten to the point where I've been working on this for so long where I'm just like, I'm gonna make mistakes. That's all it is. That's literally all that's happening here is we're just waiting for me to blow everything up. Through some of the dumbest decisions known to mankind. But maybe we can get lucky. Maybe we can get lucky. That'd be so nice. Think of how nice that would be to be all done. Oh, now if only we could chop this down. Which we can do. We can do that just a little bit. I don't want to do too much about it cuz I've got a feeling I'm going to jack it all up. But you know what? I try. Why am I doing that? I could just do this a smart way. I could do this a smart way. So, you can just go with a bigger eraser. Right? And because it's slow, you just kind of come in here. There you go. Now, of course, that means I jack some stuff up, but you can just keep going over it. Uh-oh. Did I just... Alright. There we go. See, if you mess it up, you can just go over it again. Which is fine. Whoa! What did it do that for? I didn't even do anything there. That was just strange. Wow. It is just not happy with me, is it? Not in the least. It's upset. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is we're just going to literally copy this. So, copy layer, copy layer, copy layer. Duplicate layer. Now let's just flip it. Oh, maybe... What? That's why. Edit. Ah, transform. There we go. Flip horizontal.
Butterflies on my insides have all gone away. You're not along for the danger, but I'm here to stay.
God, it looks so good.
Fall even deeper
Okay.
lies, they don't keep me away.
Let's so first thing I want to do is I want to remove the line because the line's not necessary anymore. We'll remove the sketch lines, and that is hot. Yes. So the first thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to come in here. We're gonna have to erase a little bit. Not a whole lot actually.
You can lose your halo.
I don't know why it's doing that. Oh, because it's only one of them. All right. So now I can just merge these layers. Merge layers. No, I want to merge them. Merge layer below. Damn! Yes! I'm so happy right now. God, this looks so good. So much better than I thought it was going to. So now all I need to do is I need to just mark some of this. That's fine. That I can erase just a little bit of it. It's not too big of a deal. Dude, this guy better be freaking happy about this. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like this is looking pretty damn hot. We're gonna have to erase some of that. We want to make sure that's nice and smooth. Same thing here, just a little bit. And then we just need to make sure that these lines are connected. We don't want to fill in the entire thing. Same thing here. There we go. And then we can go back and do the fill pen. There we go. Okay, so now that we have this, all we gotta do is add some color to it. Coloring should be pretty easy. I mean, we already got the eyes in. We've got crazy tusk thing. Tusks just need to be white. We'll throw a little bit of gray up near the top just to make sure they look a little bit more three-dimensional. We're just gonna cell shade it. We're not gonna go crazy with the shading. We totally could, but kind of pointless to go all out with the shading. Ooh. Ooh, that one was rough. That was a little rough, but I think we got there. All right. So now that we got that, we can do the same thing for the inside of these. What I should do is I should just dump it, right? Like, we should just dump it and then go from there. Because then all we gotta do is get, like, the little parts. So let's just dump. 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 There we go. That way we're doing less work. Dude, come on, man. Like, you told me what you wanted, man. I'm like, you know what? I think I can work with that. The only problem is dude's got a big ass schnoz. Like, he's got a big nose. If he's got a big nose, dude, you're a rage channel, man. You can't be mad at your logo looking mad. Like, your logo looks mad for a reason. But that's what I'm saying. Like, logos, it depends on what content you're putting out. Like, you said rage, I'm all like, dude, we're gonna make a mad elephant. This elephant's gonna want to beat you up, steal your lunch money. This is actually kind of the art style I excel at. In between this and sketch. Sketch art I do a lot better with, actually, but when it comes, it's like just big and clean. Big and clean, that's all you need. Just imagine the elephant dude, he would need to steal a lot of motherfuckers' lunch money. That's all I'm saying. Like, these guys like their food, man. You do not get in the way of elephant and its food. Just beating up kids at the playground. So yeah, what I'm thinking is, I'm trying to think of what I want the background to be. I'm thinking just something simple. Just doing like a plain, like, flat background. Only because I spent so much goddamn time on the elephant today. A jungle of weed. You wanted red or blue? I gave you red eyes, man. Like, you gotta give me props at least for that. I mean, a jungle of weed would be nice, but you also don't want to be, like, singled out, like, targeted because of that. No, you said red or blue. I thought you said red or blue. I could just be misremembering. I could have sworn it was red or blue, though. God damn, man. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm kind of like high-key proud of this shit. Like, I thought I fucking knocked it out of the park. Dude, I got you though, man. I'm kind of sad that no one else showed up to, like, to the stream, but I can't say I'm surprised. Like, what's the name of this stream? I named it something like, I suck at art or something. Well, what I'm gonna do is I can drop the background so that there is no background. It's literally just the elephant, and then you can just put it on literally anything. Like, you could put this shit on a coffee mug if you wanted to. Like at that point, you literally have free reign on it. So you're just like, I have an elephant. And I was tempted to put the Mao in, but I don't know. Again, his nose is too big, so I would need to like either split it up or I need to, I don't know. I was just thinking of ways that it could go. Well, dude, I'm saying, like, you'll have access to it. It's not like it's gonna go anywhere. You can just be like, hey, no, hey, here's the logo. Have at it, like, whoever you want to. I just didn't want to put it, like, on a background and then just have it permanently on a background, because if you ever wanted to do anything else with it, then whoever's working with you would need to take it off. So, like, first things first is I'm getting the elephant to you. First things first, get the elephant. That's what I'm doing, yeah. Again, I only have this is so I'm not staring at white and ruining my color vision. Because, so if you have just white in terms of a background, you tend to, like, oversaturate your colors. And then it just looks bad. But I'm putting this entire thing up on YouTube, I don't care. Wicked Witch of Twitch, welcome to the stream. I'm over here dancing now. Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. It's your sister-in-law? Hey, how you doing? Welcome. I'm sorry, I'm a potato, you got it. I'm over here, like, I'm stuck in between, like, two songs. I'm kind of, like, dancing along. Like, I swear to God, I'm an idiot. Like, low-key. Nah, man, it's called being realistic. You know what I'm saying? Don't live in a fantasy world when you can live in reality. Just make reality better than your fantasies. That's all it is. I'll pull out the what's his name? God damn it. Why am I Bob Ross. I'll just bring out the Bob Ross. Bill's just sitting here babysitting? I mean, as long as that's all you're doing. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I more or less recognize a pattern and I just go for that pattern. So I wouldn't even call myself that good. I just recognize patterns. For example, breaking down the logos and mascots to their basic essentials and then just going with that. It's kind of a mess. It's kind of a mess in places, but I don't know how exactly I'd fix that without taking like 4 years just going over every single piece. Like I need to go over it pixel, fine-tooth comb. I wouldn't need to, but thank you. I appreciate it. Well, it's really only I've only got like a couple more things to do. This is all the line work. So, yes, I know I do line work like an ape. But it's kind of how I do line work. I'll go over and then do, I gotta do the tusks in a white. I'll find some sort of gray to give it some shading. and then I'll do the gray of the elephant, and then I have not. In fact, I am a traditional art. Like, when I did art, it was traditional art. I used paper and pencil. This past Christmas, I got this tablet, so that's what I've been using. And this, so like I'm learning everything over again. Like, it's so much different than pencil and paper. Like my tablet doesn't even have like a screen on it. It's literally just like a $60 like regular whatever. And this, so this is Clip Studio Paint. I ended up getting it free when I got my tablet. So that's kind of how that ended up happening. But I haven't really tried much of other stuff because I'm a potato. I don't know. I just haven't done it. Okay, so but what I can do is add a new layer. I mean, essentially, so from what I looked at, they all basically function the same. So anything I do in here is totally possible in everything else. Oops. It's all basically the same. Oh, very nice. I'm very inconsistent when it comes to recreating characters. So creating a character and then having them do something is just not my specialty at all. But that doesn't mean I wouldn't give it a shot if I got the chance to. A lot of my art stuff was back in high school, and it did not come with me. I'm not an artist by like any stretch of the imagination. I did 4 years of electrical engineering, 2 years of architectural engineering. Like I did a whole bunch of other stuff, like but that being said, I got into advanced art class, my advanced art class, the first thing. Yeah, because my senior year, I got into advanced art without having any artistic anything beforehand. And that was from when I drew things from, what was it called? Tribal. I used to draw Tribal, and then it kind of like snowballed into me getting into advanced art my senior year without having any art class. And then I call back to it every once in a while. I don't know how bad of a story you want. I can give you some stories though, because there's some bad stuff that happened. Very nice. Very nice. So, like, I get the concept of design, because, again, I take it from my electrical engineering and my architectural engineering stuff. But, I'm functionally different, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes any sort of sense, but whatever. I still can't hand draw? Which is really funny, because I can hand draw, but, like, this stuff is, like, out of my wheelhouse, so... So I'm kind of a train wreck right now, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It'll be fine. Alright, so let's just add some gray in, because we need a bit of gray, just enough so that we can... Okay, let's add a new layer. New layer. Mr. Layer. There we go. And then we'll just go with the inside, like right here. And then come down. Oh, because I'm on an eraser. Duh. Duh. And then we'll just do the same thing on this side. Oop. Hold on. I'm actually doing this with a mouse. I am the dumbest person alive. Actually, you know what I can do? I can just copy this. Copy layer. Where's duplicate layer? There it is. Flip. Where's the transfer? Edit. I'm like, I could just copy it. What am I doing? I'm so dumb. Transform. Flip horizontal, and then we're just gonna put you right there, it looks like. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. And then we'll just copy it to layer below. Or not copy it, merge with layer below. And then we can just erase. What's really dumb is I've noticed this with me going into digital art more, in particular. I am way more of like I am way better at just subtracting things. Like I will remove way more than I ever put down. It's the worst. I don't know why. Like it's just the dumbest thing. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Those tusks look like frickin'. Oh, it just looks so violent. It's great. He looks so mad. You know what I can do? I can even merge this layer below. Merge with below. Oh yeah, that's that. I can delete this layer now. And then the sketch, we can just delete that. Nice! Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss the paper on the back. Decalibus, dude, you have that. I gave you a PNG with an invisible background. I mean, you need to go in and clean it up a little bit because it's kind of a mess, but it's there. But I can literally just save this as a PNG. There's no issue in that at all. So what I can do is we can add another layer. Oh wait, I can just merge this, right? Yeah, I can. I just merge with layer below. Boom. Done. So now I can just add another layer underneath. New layer. There we go. We'll just put you under that. And then we can just keep going. So yeah, that's what I ended up doing. Now I'll also, if you wanted me to, I could also save this under my editor layer, which is probably what I'm going to do in this instance because we're going to reuse it. And then I'll just save it as a PNG, and then I'll send you guys the PNG, and I'll just save the Clip Studio one to myself, and then we won't have to worry about it. But that's all up to you guys. See, just the black lines? Oh. God damn it. Oh yeah, you just needed the line art. Ooh. I could save this as it is. I could save this as it is, go in, erase the red. I could erase the red and the tusks. I mean, I actually started with the red. like the eyes were one of the starting points, so I already had it kind of messed up. But file, save as, logo, max, yeah, there you go. Save. So now, file, save as, okay, so now I can just go in and erase things. Looks like a hammer with that trunk. Okay, I'm good. I'm not gonna lie, I messed up with it. Like, I mean, if you want me to, I can just erase what I got. Like, I can just erase the tusks in this. The other option is, I can send you this as it is right now, without the main color. I can save this, and then you can do whatever you want to. Because all it is taking out, again, like, all you do is take out the eyes and the tusks. Sure, I can save it. I can save it like that. File, save as, PNG. Or into an S. Do you want a PNG or SVG? Oh, I don't even have SVG, so you got PNG. PNG. Oh, I also want to delete this. Delete layer. Yep. Do you want me just to send it to him? Because I already have him. Uh-oh. There we go. I just didn't want you to see my my Twitch stuff. And it's not necessarily didn't want you to see it, but I tend to put all of these up on YouTube, so I just wanted to make sure that we aren't I'm not getting myself in trouble. Oh, it looks so good. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had a freak out moment because I put it in my Discord, and just the Discord gray is just, it's, oh my god. He looks like a boss. All right. Let me go back to this. There we go. All right, let's undo that change. There we go. Because then all we got to do is finish up with the coloring, and then he's gonna be done. Like that is how close we are to being completely done with this guy. Let's just get that fill in. We're just gonna... I'm using the mouse right now. I'm not even... Oh. Oops. Actually, that's part of the nice thing about this, too. Is you just kind of just fill it in. Just do. Like, look at this guy. Actually, I kind of like filling it in with the mouse. Like, it looks kind of cool. Like, it looks like a train wreck, but it's so good. That's why I freaked out, because I put it in my Discord, and Discord's already gray. So I was just like, I lost my shit there for a little bit. Alright. So now we got two things we have to do from here. We have to do a lighter one. We're going to do that right there. And we're going to need a new layer. So new layer. There we go. And this new layer, we're going to have... we're again going to be doing this. Oh, goodness. Hold on. Hold on. I'm kind of a potato. I should probably do this with my, my thing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I really do. Oops. Maybe I should start here. There we go. And now I can erase it, and then we'll be fine. There we go. Perfect. And we'll just erase the access here. Now, I don't know if there's any other place that I necessarily want to highlight. I mean, I guess we can fit a little bit of highlight in here. Yep. Looked like a bit of a mess. There we go. Actually, I think... Oh, no! No, it was too big. Damn it. I thought I had it. I thought I was a god there for a second. I was not. There we go. Let's give it a little bit more room there. A little bit more room to breathe. There we go. Oh yeah. He's looking mighty fine right now. Alright, now all we gotta do is add a little bit of a darker shade to some of these areas. I know not a whole lot of them are necessary, but... Oh, goodness. Why? Oh, that's because I have the eraser on! Don't really need that. And we'll just come up with this. We'll just leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. And then we'll actually go like this right at the corners. And we're just gonna follow this all the way down. Just like that. Does mean we're gonna have to go over some stuff again, but that shouldn't be too bad. We're literally just coming down on this. So if we do this, we can also follow this around. And we can also... I think we're just going to envelop this one. I don't think we're actually going to bother with... I don't think we're actually going to bother with trying to make that one perfect. What if we copy it and just copy layer, duplicate layer, edit, transform, flip horizontal, and then we'll just move it over. So it's just like that. Yes, apply there. And we're just going to merge with layer below. And then all we got to do is do a little bit of erasing, and we should be good to go. Oops. There we go. Come on. Just need it a little bit better. Don't need to be perfect, you just need to be better. There we go. Actually, that's pretty good. So we can just kind of erase all of this stuff. It's unnecessary. Goodness. Goodness. Can I please just get the... Oh, I just want the edge right there. Come on, give it to me. There we go. Well, close enough, I guess. Close enough for government work. That should be fine. We're just gonna come back down here. Just like that. Easy enough to clean that edge up. And we're just gonna clip some of this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the right side better. I kind of like the right side so much, I might just erase the entire left and then copy it. I think it's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna copy this, so I'm just gonna erase all this. It's kind of nice doing that, just to make sure it's all symmetrical. Duplicate layer. No, I want you to duplicate. Stop doing... Undo. Oh, undo that. Okay. Woo! Duplicate layer. I don't know what I had. Oh my god, I hit delete layer. Duplicate layer. Edit, transform. Flip horizontal. And we're just going to make sure all of this lines up perfectly. Which it should, because it's an exact duplicate layer. Just like that. I think I might actually want to erase some of this, because the highlights are a little bit too much. That's one thing that I need to get better at, is realizing what the highlights are. Oh, might help if I just copy this. Something merge with layer below. Goodness. Goodness. Oh, the thin lines aren't going to they're not going to translate well, but it's one of those things that I just can't stand having them too big. Like, if they're too big, then we have a problem. Oop. Need to adjust my hand there. There you go. There we go, guys. We have an elephant. Time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. That is 2.5 hours for something that should have only taken about 5 minutes for somebody who actually knows what they're doing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna have just hold on, we gotta delete this. Delete layer. And we're gonna have this merged all layers. Merge visible layers. Boom. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If there's anything you want to see drawn, please let me know. If there is anything you want to see me Give a shot. Let me know other games, stuff to do. Just let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, take it easy. Bye.